So anyone who's going to watch me when this is up, I am new at this. I don't know how to do this, so I hope you bear with me. So today I'm going to be showing you my wash day routine, which reminds me I need my microphone, so let me get that. I hope someone joins, even if it's one person. Oh my god! Get my microphone. Oh, who's that? Someone has joined. Awesome. So this is a microphone that I use. Um, I bought it from CDI Gadgets. And the sound is gonna be better when I connect the microphone. So yeah. So welcome to my wash day routine. It's Sunday, so yesterday I didn't get time to wash my hair because I was up and down at work, errands. Yeah, so I prefer to wash my hair on Sunday. Yeah, now this is my microphone already set. I hope it's clear. Yeah, the person has left. Oh my god. Anyway, so just continue. These are the products I'm going to be using. The first product is this, and this is the Saru Organics Revitalizing Clay Cleansing Shampoo. It has bentonite clay. It has other ingredients that help to moisturize your hair. It has vitamin E oil. It has glycerin. Yeah, it has really good like oils. Apart from vitamin E oil, it has shea butter. It has essential oils, moringa oil, macadamia nut oil, and all that good stuff. So this is the shampoo I'm going to be using. I'm trying to change my routine a bit so that I want to test other products. That's what I'm trying to say. So today, the only product I'm going to be using by Saru Organics is this cleansing shampoo. And then from cleansing my hair, I'm going to protein treat my hair because I feel like it's sort of damaged from the puff I had. So the puff really put a lot of tension to my hair. And I'm going to be using this Carre by Stalela Deep Hair Treatment Mask. And this product just smells so good. It has coffee in it. I'm really curious to see how it reacts to my hair. So the ingredients here are, so there's water, obviously, then there's Kenyan coffee. And you know the company that uses similar to coffee is, what is it, Buki they use tea, but Hash uses coffee. And then so it has avocado oil, aloe vera oil, glycerin as well. Glycerin is a product that is used in many products because it helps to moisturize your hair. Like it penetrates your hair, then your hair gets more moisturized. It's called a humectant. And then there's shea butter, there's vitamin B5, there's macadamia oil. So as you can hear, there are similar ingredients in these two products, yeah. And then there's honey. This also has honey, and this is a shampoo. Like you can tell that these people have actually put a lot of effort in their products. And then it has essential oils. It has EDTA. EDTA is also an ingredient that is used in beauty products, and it's used like to make the formula like consistent, yeah, like to mesh the formulas together, yeah. So this is the deep conditioner I'm going to be using, the protein treatment. And then from the protein treatment, I'm going to use a deep conditioner. I'm going to be using this one by TCB Naturals. The first time I used this product, it was so good to my hair. My hair felt amazing, moisturized, soft, sleek. It was smelling so good. I was like, I need this in my regimen. So today I'm going to be going back to this product. And then I'm going to be using my oil of choice today is coconut oil, and it's by Kentist. can taste coconut oil. It's 3/4 done. Yeah. When I see products running out, I usually start like panicking, because these products are not that cheap. Like this one goes for, I think, 700 to 900 shillings. Yeah. So these are the products I'm going to be using. Now the first thing I'm going to use is now the shampoo. I'm going to shampoo my hair, and I've already put my hair in matutas. Now the importance of doing this is because it prevents breakage. It also protects my hair from tangling, yeah, because my hair really tangles a lot when I'm washing it if it's open. So I decided to be washing my hair in twist or in 3-strand braid like this. Yeah. So I'll go and shampoo my hair, and then I'll come back and we continue with the process. And please, if you've joined, please interact with me. Just say hi, whoever you are watching. I just say hi. I will really, really appreciate that we engage in the comments. Yeah. See. Okay. So let me shampoo my hair first. The shampooing process takes me like 10 to 15 minutes. Yeah, 10 to 15 minutes.
I define the act of sales as forcing someone to do something I want them to do, instead of understanding the real meaning behind it.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
Not myself.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
The I talked about earlier for better communication comes in. To actively choose to see things through other people's eyes and how they process things. One of my favorite sayings is that we think we see the world as it is, when in reality, we see the world as we are. And I believe that can be a great thing, because you can define the world that you want to live in. But a lot of time we aren't purposefully making that choice. We're just reacting to what's happening, instead of deliberately defining and shaping the world we want to live in. And so we disillusion ourselves by saying we are communicating effectively with people. We disillusion ourselves saying we're open to new ideas when in fact we're chained to the fear of leaving old beliefs and ideas behind, even if they're harming us. And we're disillusioned by thinking we have a choice when we're in fact controlled by our life strategies. Your strategies are defined as a specific set of internal and external representations that lead to a particular outcome. Or explained more simply, if you click an app or a program on your phone or computer, the device will go through a process to open up that program for you to utilize. It's finding different things to open it up, going through all these processes to help that one program to execute. So your strategies are your internal programs or decision and action systems that you've trained yourself to do over and over again in specific situations, whether they're effective and helpful or not. I was recently talking with a friend of mine who's a corporate trainer, and we were talking about how we see ourselves and how other people may see us. Yes, we may not necessarily have control on how others see us. Sure, we can change our energy and behavior.
So that is a podcast that I listen to. So when I'm shampooing my hair, let me just show you the technique that I use. So I start by applying the water. I apply water and saturate my hair with water, and then after that, I now apply the shampoo. And I start from the front section. I apply the shampoo from the front section, and then I also apply it from the back, at the back. And then my technique of massaging or cleaning the scalp is not using my nails but using the tips of my fingers. So I go in like that, making sure that I scrub every inch of the scalp. And by this, I'm also stimulating my scalp and stimulating blood flow, and also massaging my scalp, so it relieves me of any tension or fatigue that my scalp is experiencing. Yeah. So the parts that of my hair that get really really dirty, like my scalp, is the frontal area. Like this area really gets dirty. So when I'm cleaning my hair, I will have to um do it again. I have to wash my hair like twice. So I shampoo my hair the first time, rinse the product off, and then there's a test that I do. I do a test to see if my scalp is clean. And so since I have like fingernails, I just go in and scratch like this, and then I look at my fingers. If there's any residue of dirt on my fingernails, then I know that my scalp is not completely clean, and then I know I have to go in with another section. Another what? I have to go in with another with some more products to cleanse the scalp. Hey, going live is not easy. Where hey, it's such a like it's giving me a lot of anxiety. Because like there's no luxury of editing anything that you messed up. So if you mess up, you can't edit that part out. So you're just being so vulnerable, and it's just like, oh, anxiety attack. Yeah. So now, when you're cleansing your hair, do not do this. So these are things you shouldn't do. Like I used to see that being done in the salon when I used to those my salon days. They would do this. So it's like the way you do when you're washing your hair, when you're washing clothes, like you come on anafua your hair. That you shouldn't do that, because naturally, like when you're washing your scalp, the shampoo is already flowing to your strands, and it's getting in there and removing the dirt. So that process of doing this is not necessary. It also damages your hair. Yeah, it's not healthy for your hair, so don't do it. Do not do that. Then another thing is using your fingernails to scrub your scalp. That is usually even like painful if it's done aggressively. you know, if you've gone to the salon, if it's done aggressively, it's very painful. Yeah, so don't scratch your scalp with your fingernails. Nope. And then another thing you should not do is wash your hair like this. See, like especially if your hair is out, if you do this, you're just tangling your hair more and more. So do not do that. Do not try to wash your hair when you're rubbing it like this. That is definitely going to cause a lot of tangling, and that is not what we want. We want, when we finish washing our hair is completely detangled, it's soft, it's healthy, it's feeling relaxed and rejuvenated. No one wants to get in there and cause more harm. A friend of mine yesterday was asking, a friend of mine was asking me yesterday about washing, and I was telling her that when you're detangling your hair, it's better to do the detangling first and then to wash your hair, instead of washing your hair while it's not detangled and then to detangle. Why do we do that? For me, I do it because detangling in itself is such a tasking process. It's tasking and it's also tiring. Yeah. So if I detangle my hair, let's say after washing my hair, the washing process is also very tasking. So I'm already tired. Yeah. So I won't give myself enough time to detangle my hair. I will either rush it, and in the process I might break, or be very not gentle to my hair. So I prefer, I even detangle the night before when I'm pre-pooing. And pre-pooing is just to, it's like treating your hair with an oil. Yeah. So I do that. I apply the coconut oil. Like last night I applied coconut oil. Okay, yesterday morning I applied the coconut oil, and then I detangled my hair using a leave-in conditioner. Then I put my hair in twist. So now when I'm washing my hair, I do not have to go in and detangle again. Like, first of all, that process took me like what? Over 2 hours. Okay, I was taking breaks, but my hair was super tangled. Way. My hair hasn't been that tangled in a while, you guys. It hasn't. My hair was super, super tangled. Yani, it was just bad. I'm so lucky. I expected to lose more hair from the detangling. Let me show you the amount of hair that I lost. So this is the amount of hair that I lost from that whole process. Yeah, I expected to lose more because the tangles that were in that hair, it wasn't cute. It was not pretty. I was feeling so bad. Now, what happens with my twist out, when I do twist out, this is what happened. Like you see this spiraled hair. So my hair spirals, like it curls at the end, and then that part tangles. So when I'm detangling, this whole part just falls off. See? This whole part just gives up and just falls off. That's why I don't like twist outs. They just break my hair. So yeah. Also, what I was saying is about detangling. Like when you're detangling your hair, it's better to do it before washing, and then wash your hair, then just moisturize. Because when you're washing your hair, you feel very relieved, eh? And then imagine how you have to sit into a process of detangling. No one wants that. And then also when you're detangling, you either use a conditioner, could be a normal conditioner, it could be a leave-in conditioner, or you can even use oil. So those are products you're putting onto your hair, right? So it's better to do that before and then rinse those products off, rather than to do it after washing your hair, because your hair was already like clean. Or there's a second option you can opt to do. You can opt to detangle your hair in the shower. I actually used to do this. But I realized I was wasting a lot of water in the shower. Yeah, yeah, I was wasting a lot of water while detangling my hair in the shower. Cause what I'll do is, first, you see, like my hair is it's into it. Thank you for so much for those who are joining me. Keep joining, and share with your friends also. And also comment, let me know who is watching me. Please just tell me who is watching me. Yeah, I would really appreciate that as well. So this is how my hair is, right? So when I'm going to wash my hair and detangle in the shower, I have to unravel this matuta or this three strand twist or this twist. So when I'm detangling that twist, it is taking me so long because I'll detangle, go in the shower, detangle with a brush or with my fingers as the water is running, and then put this section back into a twist or into this matuta. Can you imagine that process? It was taking me so long. By the time I'm done with washing, my back is even aching. I'm like, I'm so done. Sometimes I would do it late in the night and I don't even have the energy to moisturize my hair. So I do it in the shower. Oh, I prefer not to do it in the shower. But if you have shorter hair, that is something you can do. That is something you can do if you don't want to waste. If you don't have a problem with water, but don't waste water. Save the planet. Okay. So yeah. So let me go and rinse this off, and then now I'll get into the second process, which is deep conditioning, and I'm doing the protein treatment first, which is going to take me like 30 minutes, 15 minutes, and then I do the deep conditioner, and then I'll call it a day. Okay, yeah.
Around those people, but sometimes it won't matter what you do. You may not have any influence over another person's opinion of you,
The Bluetooth
but you do have control of how aware you decide.
Successful.
You will work to put yourself in their shoes and see things through their eyes. As I was talking with my friend, the corporate trainer, he put me through a personality assessment he uses in his teachings. We looked at the results of my primary way of viewing and operating in the world, or my strategies, as I was talking before. And he showed me how I might see myself. My quadrant was more of a analytical one, so it said that I might see myself as these words as knowledgeable, or 98% right, or innovative, expedient, a visionary, able to find flaws, witty, fair, and that I assume things will be done well. And those are all great things I thought to see myself as. But I definitely don't always see myself as 98% right. Maybe more 99.9% right. So I'm just kidding, but maybe 99.8. And if we're honest with ourselves, we probably think most times that how we see the world is the best way. But what was interesting is the next thing my friend went over with me was how others may see me. And it gave me words that said, I might be seen as an intellectual snob, or arrogant, or unrealistic, or eccentric and weird, unfeeling, antisocial, sarcastic, critical, merciless, unappreciative, and as a procrastinator. Now, I know not everyone sees me as all of those things, but it's how people can see us. And so it brought an aha moment to me in that the way I see myself isn't the way that others necessarily see me. And it also reminded me that even though I may see myself a certain way, it doesn't necessarily mean I act that way all the time, if ever. And after that analysis, it made me look back at the times where I didn't seem to be getting my messages across. And I asked the question, why was that misunderstanding or argument happening in that moment? And I was thinking about a book I read a few years back called Made to Stick: Why Some Ideas Survive and Others Die. And there was a section in the book called The Curse of Knowledge. And in a study, they had two groups. One group were called the tappers, and the other were called the listeners. And the tappers were given songs that most people would know, such as Happy Birthday, The Star Spangled Banner, Yankee Doodle Dandy, and a bunch of other songs that would be familiar to people in the test group. This test was done in America, so if it was done in another country, I'm sure they would have had other songs. So the tappers would tap the song, and the listeners would try to guess the song from the tapping. Tappers tapped out 120 songs, and the listeners guessed the songs. And out of those 120 songs, the listeners got the song right only 3 times out of the 120 songs. The interesting thing was, before the experiment happened, they asked the tappers how many times the listeners would get the song right. The tappers guessed that the listeners would get the song right 50% of the time. So they said that for every 2 songs they played, the listeners would get 1 of those songs right. So that would mean that the listeners would get 60 songs right out of the 120 songs tapped out. But in reality, instead of getting 50% right, the listeners only got the songs right 2.5% of the time. So I'm going to say that again. 2.5%. Not 25%, not 10%. They only got it right 2.5%. So the tappers had this knowledge of the song they were tapping, and as they tapped it out, they were playing the song in their head, so it sounded like they were being obvious about what they were doing for the other person to hear it. But taps can't play out a whole song. You can't hold a tap for longer notes to be accentuated, so it just sounds like random taps, and the listeners weren't privy to the information in the tapper's mind. So try that out for yourself. Think about a song you like, or think about an easy song like Happy Birthday, and tap it out, and see how easily understandable it is. It seems obvious to you because in your mind, you are playing the song out as you tap, but if you had no prior knowledge of what the song was, most people would have no clue to what you're tapping out. They would only hear these taps. And as I said before about how I see myself in a situation, I have the knowledge in my mind, and so like the tappers, I would think that people knew exactly what I'm thinking. I was thinking that people had all the knowledge that I was privy to, and so I left out details or ideas as I was thinking they could read my mind. I've done that many times in my personal training as I take a client to a new spot and I sit there waiting for them to do the exercise, and I'll say to them, any day now. And then they say, I'll get going when you tell me what exercise we're doing. And then we laugh about it because I had thought about the exercise in my mind, and I was thinking I had told them when I had only said it in my mind and I never relayed that information to them. I had walked them to the spot, and my mind felt I had taken them to where they needed to be, so they should know what I was thinking. Of course, that's silly, but we do it all the time. We get in arguments or get hurt thinking people should know what we know. That if they loved us, they should know what we were thinking. That if they were so smart they could read our minds, or whatever silly story we tell ourselves, pushing an agenda to make ourselves not have to communicate our agendas, our feelings, or ideas. So the curse of knowledge made me less effective as a communicator because I was assuming the person I was communicating with was in my mind with me. One thing I work to remind myself of, at least when I'm being aware, is to know that not everyone is on my level. There are people who are more advanced than me, or people who have some catching up to do with me. And so I like to internally say to myself, meet this person where they are, not where I am. And that's a reminder to step out of my shoes and to be more mindful of another person. It's the process of working to see things through their eyes, to have more sensory acuity, or in simpler terms, to notice when someone seems confused, when someone seems to be distant, those small things that you notice when someone seems to be in tune with me or not. And the more aware I am of a person and what's going on with them, then the more I can craft the message to help them understand what I want to communicate. In a world that's moving 1,000,000 miles an hour, at least it seems like that at times, it can be easy to rush through the events in our lives to try to catch up with everything. And so we cross wires, we miscommunicate, and we get into needless arguments or misunderstandings. And in the original effort to save time, we actually waste more time in our lives being misunderstood and not connecting with people, trying to rush through the message. I was watching an Instagram video from a marketing strategist, and he was talking about getting high conversions in your emails. His Instagram handle is @the Kevin Geary. So that's at the Kevin, and then it's spelled Geary. And in the video, he talked about asking for conversations, not conversions. Now, this is a video about sales and connecting with people who might utilize your product or service via email, but when stepping back to see the bigger picture, I believe it relates to everyone. And in the video, he talks about how we want to create systems to do everything for us. We want to make money in our sleep, and so we try to automate so many things to save us time, which automation isn't a bad thing, but over automation can be. And as I talked about earlier with our personal strategies, which are the specific set of internal and external representations that lead us to a particular outcome. As I was saying, that internal app or program on how we go about any particular procedure in our life. And so we begin creating internal programs that make us less effective in our lives. And so then Kevin went on to say that what happens is people are interacting more with systems. And the more people interact with systems, the less they're going to buy. But the more they interact with people, then the more they'll buy. And so instead of having people click a link to take them to a site, to take them to a video or some automated process, he writes and asks them in the email, let me know if this is important to you. Let me know if this matters to you. Let me know if you want this, or let me know if this is cool, as he tries to create a conversation with people instead of just a conversion. And that's such a powerful analogy because I think we can so easily get into trying to create these systems in our lives to treat events as conversions, to check mark a box and get what we want as quickly as possible instead of hearing what the person wants or needs. It creates this place of separation from connecting with people, and instead it creates this idea of treating people like conversions to get something from them instead of giving something to them. So I'm going to say that again, but I'm going to reframe it in a more positive manner because I believe it's important for us. So what if you were to treat people instead of as them as conversions to get something from them, you were instead to give something to them, to connect with them, to have a conversation with them instead of treating them as a conversion. So let's come back to the original message I was talking about. As I said, there are two pertinent starting points towards great communication. And those points, again, are number one, knowing that you are 100% responsible for your message. And number two is knowing that people can't see things through your eyes and your mind, so you have to see through theirs to help them understand you. And hopefully understand them. So how are you taking responsibility for the whole message? Not just thinking you only have to put it out there and it's their responsibility to figure it out. Like the Tappers and Listeners study, you might experience a lot of disconnect with people if you don't take a higher position of responsibility in communicating with others. And secondly, how can you slow down and see less of your interactions as conversions, but more as chances to see things from people's perspectives, to be open to their ideas, their feelings, their wants, and their needs, not just yours? How can you take time to dissociate from yourself, to step out of your body, and to gain more understanding by seeing it from their eyes, their position, maybe their mindset, to have a conversation with them, not a conversion? You may not always agree with them, and that's okay. It's not about believing what they believe, but it's more about seeing how they have come to their positions in life, and then having compassion for it instead of judgment. When we come from the place of seeking understanding instead of seeking to be understood, we find a place to truly connect with people, and that's where change happens with us.
Oh, yeah. So I discovered that my hair was more dirty than I expected. And that's because I had gel, had rocked this style where I applied gel onto my hair and slicked it down. Oh, so the build-up was too much. I've had to wash my hair like 3 times. just getting out all that product out and rinsing it off. Oh yeah, it was bad. So now if you want to completely cleanse your hair, first of all you have to do more than one round of shampoo. So I've done like 3 rounds, and that's because my hair was so dirty. Now the other thing I like to do so that I can completely cleanse my hair is to use like hot water, because sometimes you use lukewarm water, but I turn off the shower a bit and then the water heats up. And by that, like the products that you're using are made of oils and all that. So the hot water helps to melt the product. So by when I use hot water, I see that I cleanse my hair faster than if I'm using lukewarm water. Yeah, so I prefer that I use when I'm rinsing off, I reduce the water on the shower, and that heats the water a bit. And then when it gets to my scalp, it helps to cleanse and to melt all that oil away. And then now I do that test I was telling you guys. I do the test where I use my fingernails to get into my scalp like this, and then look at the fingers to see if there's any residue. And as you can see, my hair is now completely cleansed. Yeah, now the complication with that is that your hair might get more tangled, because on the roots this part is completely detangled, but on the roots, since I'm doing this massaging my scalp a lot, my hair might tangle on the roots. So that is why I need to maybe do a semi detangling when I am moisturizing my hair. Now what you are listening to is a podcast that I listened to. It's called Strong Within, so you can find it on the podcast player. It's called Strong Within, and it's by Chris Ohan. So just search for Strong Within and you will find the podcast. Now, the podcast is about self development and mental health. So it really motivates me and helps me to keep me grounded. Like sometimes I am feeling like either I'm demotivated, I'm very anxious, I am either scared, afraid of taking risks, or maybe I'm experiencing some negativity from people either around me. So when I'm listening to such podcasts, like this one, this called Strong Within, it has different topics. So I just search for a podcast that is going to speak to me at that particular time. It's just like the religious people. The religious people, wow. Wow. That felt wrong. It's like, just like if you're religious, you look for things that are speaking to you at that particular moment. Like if it's a Bible verse, if it's a particular meditation practice, such kind of things. Yeah. Um, okay. I'm seeing that people have not, I only had 2 people joined on the live. So let me just put it on my WhatsApp and say I'm live on YouTube at Miss Lois. Please join in. Yeah. Okay, so now after this process, I'm going to now detangle, not detangle, I'm going to deep condition my hair. And this is my product of choice. I love this product so much. It's not, I've not used it, I used it just once, imagine, just once. And that's the thing with good products. If you use it just one time, it's enough for you to know if it's a good product or it's a bad product. Just one time is enough. And for me, I used it just once and I was like, I need this product in my regimen. Okay, so now I'll decondition my hair. Getting just, it looks like chocolate, right? Oh, yeah, it's really nice. So I apply from the roots, going to the ends of my hair. To the roots. So this is the roots of your hair, and then go all the way to the end. And that just helps to coat the whole of your head with the products. And then I like to put more on the ends of my hair, because The ends of your hair are the oldest parts of your hair and are the parts that are the most vulnerable to breakage. So you need to put more attention to those parts. So when you're applying conditioner or any other product, make sure that your ends get the most love. I know we are by default we forget the ends because most times you're just focusing on your scalp. Like I remember in high school, we used to moisturize our scalp a lot. Like every Saturday, you're moisturizing. You're not even moisturizing. It was oiling your scalp. So every weekend we would sit around at the pavement, and then you'll see people with different products. Please, if you're joining me, I really want to know who is watching me. So just leave me a comment. Tell me who you are and where you're watching me from. Yeah. So we used to have like break time during Saturdays. Saturdays was like the most free day. So we would set time for the girls to go out and just oil each other's scalp. I don't know how that was helping really because the problem we were facing at the time is that your scalp gets very dry, and after it gets dry it gets dandruff and it gets very itchy. And imagine now you're in school, you're trying to concentrate on your studies, but you have an itchy scalp. We had a product we used to apply that was anti-itch and anti-dandruff. It was something sulfur. It was, I don't know what sulfur was, but it had sulfur in it. And then when you'd apply on your hair, you'd feel the way you feel when you're chewing mint or gum that it has mint. You'd feel that, yeah, that refreshing feeling. I was not a fan of it because I didn't have a problematic scalp at the time. But yeah, we just used to oil our scalps, not even with natural oils. My God, wow. We used to oil our hair with petroleum jelly. Yeah, we used to either petroleum jelly and hair food. Now, hair food is very heavy and it has like petroleum. So when you apply on your hair, it leaves a lot of build up on your scalp, which is why it was a never ending process. Because the next weekend, you also want to get another round of the same product because you've not even solved the problem you were experiencing, but at that time you don't even know that you have that problem. And then another thing that used to cause our scalps to itch a lot or to have a problem was because we never used to wash our hair. So imagine your hair is dirty because we used to do like straightening of our hair. It used to be called um what was it called? Blow dry, not blow dry, hot comb. Yeah. So you hot comb your hair when you're getting into school for that, the first term. Your hair is very straight and it feels really nice and sleeked and soft and also heat damaged. But it's heat damaged. And then now over time, because your hair is now getting more build up because of the oiling, your hair gets very dirty and itchy. It was a total mess. But washing, if you found someone who's washing their hair in high school, hey, my friend, my G, you are the ish because it means your hair is very, very soft. It's either at 3A or 3B there. That's why you can even get the freedom to wash your hair during school and it won't give you problems because the mentality was that if you have your hair in natural form, that is like a nightmare. That's a total nightmare. Thank you for the like. Thank you so much for the like. Like. So it was a total nightmare because you're like, how am I going to manage it? Like, I want to wake up in the morning and not have to deal with combing my hair. Just brush it and just run to class. So that was a big fear that we had, that if you have your hair in its natural form, uh, it's going. First of all, it was even called untidy hair. So if you have even short hair that's looking kind of kinky, the school used to tell you to go home and to go and fix that mess. Go fix that mess because your hair is very untidy and not neat. Yeah. So that's why we used to do a lot of hair straightening. So I want to saturate my hair completely with this product. because I want it to soak in all that good stuff. What? Yeah. So now if you want to speed up this process, you can sit under the sun, or apart from sitting under the sun, you can use a dryer. You can sit under the dryer for your hair to soak in that deep conditioned product. But since I do not have a dryer, I'm just going to let it sit for 10 to 15 minutes, and then I'll rinse it off. I actually didn't know this live is going to be that long, but this is also a test to see how long it takes for me to wash my hair. I know I can approximate, but most times I've never like timed how long it took. Don't forget your edges. They also need a lot of love and attention. Now my edges have not been doing so badly, especially on this my left side. But on the right, I think I completely damaged my hair when I used to rock those tight hairstyles before I went natural. So my edges on this side. Hey Osir, oh my god, thank you for joining in. So on this side, I've lost my edges completely. Like they never grow back. And I've used hot oil treatment, Jamaican black castor oil, hair stimulant oils. I've done all that. But on this side, there's like a part here. I don't know if you can see that it's the edges are very thin, and they don't grow. I don't know, they just don't grow. So I just gave up and I said I won't give myself pressure for it. I love my hair as it is, my scalp as it is, my edges as they are, snatched or not. Yeah. Hi Osir, how are you doing? Oh my god, it's been a minute. You should do a collab actually. We should do a collab. And you've been so silent on this street. Somehow I'm the one who doesn't follow you consistently. I see your IG. Your IG is kind of like very active, but I don't think I get your notification for your video. So maybe that's why I miss out on your uploads. Yeah, we should. Like I replied to you even. We should even like get an idea for what you're going to do for the video. And your hair is so long. I'm so envious, by the way. Where? Length goals. Look at me here struggling with shoulder length. Hey, you're going to waist length like this. Hey, I'm so proud of you. You've been so consistent with your protective styling, unlike us who are so obsessed with puffs. Yeah, I'm so proud of your hair, guy. I feel like I would really want to try what you have done, like doing your hair in three strand twist and just rocking it like that for continuous months to get growth. But even my YouTube, the way it's set up, I'm more about styling my hair and showing people how to style the hair on different protective styling. So that limits me so much because I would really, really want to just give my hair a break, even for 1 year. But these people won't let me. Hey, we kukula. Umeongeza kilo ngapi? Me, I'm at 5 kgs now. And we're keeping on adding. Yeah, so I would like to give my hair a break, but my channel is all about styling my hair, so that's why the length journey has been a challenge. Like, you know how my hair grows? I'll increase like let's say 2-3 inches, and then I do a hairstyle that's gonna like mess me up a bit. Then I reduce to 2 inches, so my growth is like this. Yeah, because like at now, like I feel like my hair has grown, but since last week when I had that puff, all the growth I had gathered gone. Yeah. Anyway, so now that my hair is completely saturated with the deep conditioner, I'm going now to put karatasi and then a shower cap and just let that moisture sink in. Let me come back. So you all know that plastic bags were banned in Kenya, right? So getting a plastic bag is not easy. So what I do is I get, if I've had something like deliver, or if I buy something online, so most of them come with plastic bags, like this one. I don't remember what this was for. I don't remember this was for what. So I'll put that onto my hair. If you don't have a plastic bag, you can use cling film. That works as well. Osir na kuona sana. Now that will help to trap the heat, which is going to speed up the process of the deep conditioner soaking into my hair. I know I look like, what? I look like Terence. So when Terence is imitating those women, I look like Terence. Hi Osir. Oh my god, let me respond to you. But I don't even know how to do this. How do you comment? How do you? Oh, thank you. Thank you. And then something else I noticed, like if you put your hair in like puffs and afros, hey, people are going to comment and give you so many likes. But if you put your hair in like twists, the engagement is not that much. People want to see your hair all out and getting all the effects of the atmosphere, but they don't know the struggle. You can see people commenting to you and telling you, if I had such hair, I would never braid it. If I had such hair, I would always have it in afros and puffs. Why do you braid your hair? And the way you have beautiful hair, they don't understand. They don't understand that the protective styling is what is keeping this hair like this. Actually, because if you rock your hair just every time you're in afros and puffs, your hair is either going to be stagnated in terms of your growth, or number two, your hair is either going to get more damaged and you'll lose the length that you had, lose your edges. Yeah, you'll always be at the same level. Either you're going up a bit and then going low. Like it's never going to be a growth for you. Yeah, that's why you need to protect you. Style your hair, guys. Honestly, I can't even respond to messages on this live. I don't know how to do it. I'm trying to figure it out. Let me get in touch with the other on my other account and see if I can respond like that. But how? Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh yes, I can respond here. So how is Corona taking you guys? How's COVID taking you? Are you still feeling like you're trapped? Like, are you in April and May, my friends? I was feeling completely trapped. I feel like I feel ugly. Let me tie a t-shirt. I feel ugly now. I feel like I look crazy. So yeah, now I look like a mokorino, but it's much better than looking like Terence. Yeah, so let me just wrap this properly. This will also help with the speeding up the deep conditioner. So those who are joining me, I am showing you how I wash my hair, or how my wash day routine looks like. Now, on normal circumstances, when I'm deep conditioning my hair, I will be busy with other chores. But since I am live, I have to stay here and speak to you guys. And I said, if you're joining me in, please give me a comment, give me a like as well. Let me know you're watching me. I'm trying to engage with you here. I'm trying to engage you on the comments. Yeah. So you guys should check out Osir. She used to be called Lazy Natural, but she changed her YouTube name to Osir. I I don't think I know why. I'm not sure if she did a video about why she changed from Lazy Natural to Osir. Maybe she didn't resonate with the name anymore. But check her out. She's called Osir. She does natural hair videos, and most of her content is focused on growing your hair. So she'll tell you how you'll grow your hair longer by doing protective styling, by moisturizing your hair well, by tucking in your ends. Her hair is like grown. Hey. Her hair is like, it's almost to it's almost getting to waistline, you guys. Like her hair has really grown and it looks very healthy. So let me respond to Asir. Joining in. So I'm just telling her that I will get back to her, and I will I'll definitely reach out to her for a collab. I feel like natural hair YouTubers, we don't do collabs enough. Sijui kwa nini. Sijui kwa nini. Okay, I wouldn't say who. But there's a YouTuber I spoke to, we wanted to do a collab, and she told me she feels like the natural hair community doesn't love each other. I don't know how true that is. Can you agree that don't we love each other? If we don't love each other, like she told me we don't love each other, that's why we don't do collabs, or we do not support each other enough. Sad, 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 right? Because I don't think there's anyone who's reached out to me for a collab. Oh, there's someone who reached out, but that was a beginning YouTuber. She had not even started her channel, and I told her that when you're starting off, you'd rather not start with a collab at first. I would like to see you set up like your channel, do the first video, decide what your content is gonna be about, and then we can do a collab. Yeah. So I don't think anyone in the natural hair community has reached out to me for a collab. Apart from K Teddy, and K Teddy, who reached out to who? I think we were just having a conversation, and we're like, by the way, we should do a collab. Yeah, we it wasn't like intentionally that we connected to do a collab, but zilikuwa zile za we were just chatting and it just came up. I think. But there's no other person. I have natural hair bloggers who are my friends, or who we are like, let me say, what's the word? Apart from friends, there's another word. Okay, we are not like close friends, but we speak now and then. And yeah, we've never done collab. They have never suggested that we do a collab. I don't know if it's because they are more successful than I am, or they have a bigger followership than I have. So I'm the one who is expected, or who should be reaching out to them. I don't know, but that has never happened to me. The only person who genuinely reached out to me, was a YouTuber in Nigeria. She's in Nigeria. And I did that video way back. She's the only one who have done a collab with. Mwenye ameniambia tunaweza fanya collab huyo peke yake. But the rest of the peeps, I don't know what happens in this community. I don't know. I don't know, because not even me, because even I watch other people's platforms, and collabs are not a thing. Like the YouTube videos, collabs are not a thing. Like I've seen just very few. Like Osir had a collab with Michelle Anyango. She also had a collab with K Teddy. Yes, I know that for a fact. But apart from that, I don't think I have seen a lot of collabs being done, even with the grown YouTubers, kina Magi Muga, natural hair, Michelle Nanyango, for example, even Craving Yellow. I haven't seen her do a collab with a natural hair influencer. I haven't. The only person who's like I really commend for reaching out to YouTubers and people in the natural hair community is Joanne. Joanne of Grow African Hair Long. Joanne is always like engaging, but she's not very active on YouTube. So she collabs with people on her Facebook group, and I have done a collab with her. So Joanne, props to you for reaching out to us and for even like helping each other grow. Even when Joanne reached out to Kadambi, and she started promoting Kadambi on the platform, the Facebook group Grow African Hair Long, Relaxed and Natural Hair. That's when Kadambi got to 1,000 subscribers. I remember she was like at 300 or something, but as much as she started getting more engagement and Joanne started even like mentioning her on the page, her channel grew like tremendously. So you can see the power of collabs is very important. But for me, I feel like I'm not. Okay, let me tell you my reasons for not approaching people for collabs. Number one, I feel like they are going to turn me down. And I have that fear that if I'll reach out to someone and be like, me, I'm so successful than you. I can't be doing collabs with small YouTubers. So there's that fear, which is a misjudgment. I'm just judging people, which is a failure on my side. And then the other thing I feel is that I'm not comfortable. Yes, I'm not comfortable because me uko na anxiety, by the way. Me uko na social anxiety because I'm like, what if I decide to collab with someone and then we don't vibe? Like, we're just sitting there like, yeah, you can sell my hair, let me sell your hair. Like, there's no flow in the vibe we have. So I'm like, first of all, you have to be conversant with someone before even doing a collab with them. Lazima meet and you're like, are we vibing? Like, do you feel like we're vibing? If you're vibing, let's do a collab, because that collab is going to be more effective and it's going to be more fun if you guys are on the same vibe. But imagine now you reach out to someone na afa mconnect na yeye. Mko tu hapo zile za that's another reason why I feel like, yeah, it's challenging for me as well. Number 3 is if they haven't reached out to me, why reach out to them? That kind of a mentality. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I forgot to say that Jacqueline, what's her second name? Jacqueline had reached out to me for a collab. I'm so sorry, I should have mentioned that, but it never materialized. The collab never materialized for other reasons. Give me a minute. So I was saying Jacqueline reached out to me. She goes by Jacqueline Michael on Facebook, but she has a YouTube and also she has you can find her on Instagram as well. She does makeup and she also does styling for natural hair. I was trying to find what her page is called because it had skipped my mind, and her page is called My Hair My Pride. Yeah, My Hair My Pride. So Jackie had reached out to me. I should have mentioned that. I'm sorry. But apart from Jackie and the Nigerian and K-Teddy, mi sijui shida yetu inakuanga gani because we haven't reached out to each other yet. Yeah. So as my hair cooks, let me see something. So if you've joined me, just tell me your experience with COVID. Let's just engage with each other. How has COVID been taking you? How has COVID been? Because for me, it's been a roller coaster. 1 minute I'm like on a very high, another minute I'm on a very low. But it got to a point where I told myself, you know what? I am not going to stress myself. I will not stress myself because we are all in this together. We are all in this together, and no one is special. Like no one is. We are all experiencing a global pandemic. So the fact that you can sit there and have a victim mentality of, oh, why is this happening to me? I can never be happy as long as COVID never goes away. I was like that. I was telling myself, let's wait for Corona to end. If you remember, we used to tell each other that, like, can we hang out? Let's tungoja corona ikiisha. Can we hang out corona ikiisha? But then we go to a point where we're like, this thing doesn't seem to be going away anytime soon. So are we going to be held hostage by something that's beyond our control? Are we? No, we are not. No, we are not. So we're not going to be held hostage by a pandemic. It's not happening. It is not happening. Let me share my link of being live. I see how many are going to join me. So I've copied the link. I want to share it on Facebook and see if anyone is going to join. Yes. So, what was I saying? I was talking about, ngoja kwanza watu wajoin kidogo and then we go on. Yeah, so I am wrapped like this because I'm deep conditioning my hair. I started off with washing my hair. I washed my hair and I used the Organics shampoo. It's a cleansing shampoo, but it doesn't have sulfates. Yeah, my hair had so much build up. Where? Hey. And by build up, I mean there was a lot of product on my hair. Now, let me give you a history of how that happened. Last week I did a twist out. I did twist. I applied a cream, twisted my hair, removed and dropped my hair in a twist out. I stayed with the twist out for 1, 2, 3, about 4 days. And then, the funny thing is that every time I'm in a puff, I'm usually like, I'm destroying my hair. I'm not treating my hair nicely. My hair is not protective styled. I need to I need to cover my hair up. I need to stop doing these hairstyles. So I'm constantly judging myself for rocking a puff or rocking my hair out. So I'm like, what's gonna happen at the end of this? It's going to break, right? It's going to be damaged. So on the 4th day, I was like, no, I'm not doing a puff anymore. Let me, where was I going? Oh yeah. I was going out of town. And I was like, if I go, okay, I'm using going out of town like a fancy word, but I was sending a birthday of a friend of mine who is not in Nairobi. So I was like, instead of going with my hair in a puff, let me apply gel and slick my hair down so that my ends can be protected, like I can protect my hair. Also, I had gotten bored of the puff anyway. So I did that. Now, remember, I already had the twist out product onto my hair, right? Yeah. So I slick my hair down, and then I go to the birthday, to the bash. It really happened, my friend. We happened. I have not had such fun in a long time. We really, really went ham. I'm not at the center of this. I feel weird. Yeah, okay, that's better. So that whole time my hair is slicked down, but I didn't protect my ends. My ends were still out. I don't have a photo for that. So fast forward, I came back. My hair is still in that situation, right? And I'm like, ugh. Okay, so every morning I have to moisturize the ends. Then I decided to do a video for Saru. I'm still doing the partnership with Saru. So I am like, let me do the hair, the styling of the hair, and then I'll wash my hair. Yeah, I'm laughing at myself because that was so dumb. So dumb. Like, what laziness can make you do? So I take my hair, spray some water, apply some leave-in conditioner on top of the gel. Apply some leave-in conditioner, some oil, style my hair in whatever I wanted to style it in. Did the video, done with the video. And then I now decided, my hair is so dirty from all that stuff, let me clean it. My hair had built up like this. Yani gel, cream, leave-in, oils, like this. So that's why I've taken like 30 minutes, it 30 minutes to just cleanse my hair. And then the shampoo I'm using doesn't have sulfate. Now what sulfate does, it strips the hair of any dirt. It's harsh to your hair, yes, but it helps to cleanse your hair. Now, if I'm using a sulfate-free shampoo, the hair takes longer to get cleansed. So that is the situation I was having. I'm like cleansing. I'm like, oh, finally I've cleansed my hair. I go in with my fingers. I'm like, I can still feel that greasiness. Oh, okay, let's go in with another round of shampoo. Scratch. I feel like I've already covered my whole scalp. If you're joining me, please leave me a comment. Let me know who you are. Let me know where you're watching me from. Let's engage, please. Yeah, leave me a comment. Just tell me where you are. Just tell me your name. Hata niambie tu jina yako peke yake. Just that. Thank you. So I scratch my hair, chop. I rinse it off. I'm like, now I feel like I am done. I go in with my fingers. especially this front section, it was so messed up, so messed up. I'm like, look at my nails, still more product. Why me, Jesus? Why me, Lord? So I have to go in with a third round of shampoo. All this is my doing. All this is my doing. We never learn. We never learn. Go in with another round of shampoo. Now I'm like, this has to be it. That's why I even used the hot water. Thank you for the like. Please leave me a like. Thank you so much. Please, if you're watching me, leave me a like. In the comments as well. If you've joined, leave me a comment. Let me know who you are and where you're watching me from. I know I sound like a radio presenter. Are they the ones? Yeah, radio presenters are the ones who are usually like, hi, if you're joining us today, this is Kids 100. If you're joining me, just leave me a text message or a Twitter on my Twitter. Leave me a comment. Let me know who you are and where you're watching me from. Yeah, that is me today. Yeah, so I go in with the third round of shampoo. I'm talking about just now. And then I was like, oh, finally it's done. Now, what I think helped is the heat of the water. I regulated the shower water and it helped to remove all the excess buildup. Yes, you've left me a like. Anyone who's watching me, leave me another like. Leave me a like, yes. So I go in with another round of shampoo and finally my hair was cleansed. And that's why I'm here. I have deep conditioned now. This is the product I've been using. If you're joining me, I'm just giving you an update of my wash day. I am on the third step. The first step for me is really to pre-poo my hair. And I did that yesterday. So I pre-pooed with coconut oil. This is the product that I used. I pre-pooed. Yeah, I pre-pooed with coconut oil. And then I went in with a detangler. I applied the detangler and I put my hair in twist after detangling my hair. The process was very long because my hair was like super tangled. But thank God I did not lose much hair. This is the only amount of hair I lost. I am actually appreciative because the amount of tangles that were in that hair, I expected to lose more hair. Inshallah. So now after shampooing my hair, I went in with this product. And this is it's a new product that I'm trying out. It's Kare. That's even a Kimeru name, Kare. We pronounce it as Kare. But if you wanna be fancy, it's Kare Basaleila. Kare Basaleila. That's a tongue twister right there. And they use coffee in their product. That's why the product is looking like chocolate. So the main product is Kenyan coffee, and I used this product once, and my battery is running low. Aish, Masaibu. Let me fix that power situation. No, what I don't need. Oof. Imagine your battery going off when you're on live. Isn't that embarrassing? So let me charge the phone. Yeah, better. Watching from Nairobi. Hi, what's your name? Smartlands Africa. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for the support. So now after I deep condition with this product, I'm going now to go in with this TCB Naturals deep conditioner. The reason I'm using this TCB Naturals is because I used it before and it was like so moisturizing to my hair. I'm like, I have to incorporate this in my regimen. And because I have different products, I usually just alternate them. I have, for protein treatment, I have the Saru Organics. I have this Kare by Salela. I also have ORS. I have ORS as well. So I just alternate the three products. Now for deep conditioner, I have this by Saru Organics, and I have the Saru Organics and this by TCB Naturals. Look at me here being confused. Now, I feel like, have you ever applied a product and you feel like your scalp is actually getting hot. That's what I'm experiencing right now. And the sad thing about going live is that I cannot put it on pause and go rinse my hair. So I'm just going to leave you here listening to my noise or listening to something, some music or something, and then I'll be back. So let me rinse this out and then come back. And I'm responding to your comments. This other phone has also gone off. Jamani. Yeah. Thank you so much for those who are joining me. I said, if you are watching me, please leave me a comment on the comment section. Let me know that you're watching me. It's really helps. It really just motivates me. Yeah, so that I don't feel like I'm just here rambling and talking to myself. Yeah. So I'll go and rinse off the product, and then I do this round of deep treatment, and then I'll show you my moisturizing routine. Yes, and then we'll call it a day for today's live. I'm so proud of myself. Like, I was so nervous. I was like, how are you going to do this? How am I going to do this? What am I going to talk about? But washing my hair, that's easy peasy. That's just something I was planning to do today. So look at me being clever. Yeah. So I'll rinse this off as I let this phone charge, and then I'll come back. Leave me a like as well if you're still watching me. Leave me a like. I see your likes, you people. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah. So I'm rinsing my hair and then I'll come back. Okay, don't get bored. I'm going to play some music, but you don't get bored. Okay? Yeah. So now I am going to now apply the deep conditioner, and then I'll just rinse it off after 10 to 15 minutes, and then moisturize my hair, and then I figure out how I want to style it. I still don't know, but I'm thinking of doing box braid because next week, but on the 24th, I have a photo shoot and I want my hair to be out. So since I want to have my hair out, I cannot put a long time protective styling. It has to be something like short term. So this is the product. Yum yum. It smells really, really good. I'm going to apply just like what I did with the deep conditioner, from the roots to the ends, putting more attention to the ends of the hair, roots to ends, and make sure that the product has saturated every single strand. Adding some extra love to the ends of the hair. And as you can see, I'm being very generous with the product because I feel like for me the deep conditioner is such a big part of my regimen and I like to get the most out of it. Oh, I love this product, you guys. It's so moisturizing. Like, just the moment you apply it on your hair, you can just tell the softness it brings to your hair. Like, it's just amazing. So now on the ends, I become a little bit extra and apply extra product, and then I also do the same for my edges. Can you hear my neighbor? My neighbor is washing clothes and singing, whistling. Sounds like he's having a good time doing laundry. Then this is the magic product. It's a hack. It's a hack. I should call it a hack. Yeah, so now I see that you can use cling film if you have it, instead of using a plastic bag, but they work either way. So let me get my shower cup. Put the shower cup on. I'm hungry. What's happening? I'm hungry. They had breakfast a few minutes, hours ago. And then now I'll use the t-shirt. Cover everything together. This is just like I am DIYing a dryer or a steamer. It's a dryer, so it's like I'm DIYing a dryer here, because now I want to ensure that all the heat is trapped inside. Yeah. Yes. Now I'm going to leave this for like 15 minutes, and then I'll rinse it off. I rinse it off. Yeah, it's exhausting. We are at 1 hour and 42 minutes. Yeah, I probably wash my hair. Okay, this goes first. Probably wash my hair in 3 hours. Yeah, it's never like a long time for me. It's not like a wash day, because wash days are usually like, you assume that it's gonna take like the whole day. For some, it does take a whole day, but for me, I simplified my regimen, and normally now for me, it takes maximum 3 hours if I'm being like lazy. I'm actually hungry, you guys. What's happening? Okay. Ah, wow. 7, 5, 7, 2. And then I don't understand. If you are watching me, please let me know who you are and where you're watching me from. Please, please. Just leave me a comment, let me know who you are, what's your name, and where you are watching me from, because this is a live. We're supposed to be interactive, like interactive. Yeah. Oh, okay. Shoot it here. I'm literally starving. What's happening? What? Also, leave me a like. Leave me a like. Okay. So, guys, I was asking you how COVID is taking you. It's so scary to hear people dying from it, like people who are getting, like, I feel like when COVID was announced that it's become a pandemic and it's in Kenya, we have this mindset that it's not real. First of all, it was not real, so there were so many conspiracy theories about it not being real. And then what happened? Okay, now they started announcing that popular or famous people have contracted the disease. Like we had Jeff Koinange, and people were like, really? And then was his name? Burale, yeah, Burale. Although people didn't buy Burale's story, okay, people are haters, so people didn't buy Burale's story. And then now you start hearing a few people here and there, like, yeah, I know someone who did die of COVID, and you're like, this thing is actually real. Wow. So like today I was on Facebook. Alafu, there's a friend of mine who said that her friend died of COVID. He was 36 years old. And I was like, wow, it's like closing in, when something was just so far away from you and you like, this thing it's not real. And if it is, it's never gonna get to us. And then finally it's like getting closer and closer to you. Guys, just be careful. Be careful. Be very careful. I got distracted by social media here. So if you're joining me, just tell me where you're joining me from and tell me who you are. So I was thinking on doing after doing my hair, I show you my pampering routine, like how I take care of my skin. Wi-Fi. Oh, okay. Thank you. So for the skincare, I'll do another live for that. By the way, I'm not a pro at skincare. I'm just showing you the struggles that I go through. Yeah. see what time it is. So I'm basically just waiting for the conditioner to sink into my hair, and then I will rinse it off. Anyway, guys, so now that my hair feels like it's soaked in the moisture, I'm going to now rinse it off. And then after rinsing the deep conditioner off, I'll now moisturize my hair. And to moisturize my hair, I normally just apply a leave-in conditioner. And then after a leave-in conditioner, I go in with an oil to seal in the moisture. So I'm going to leave my LOC method video below so that you guys can check it out. Yeah. And then we call this video a day because I feel like I'm kind of exhausted, honestly. Nimechoka. And I need to just wrap this up and do something else. Yes. So I'm not sure if no, I wanted to actually wash my hair at 12:45 to rinse the product off at 12:45 because I apply the product around 12:25, so that's gonna give me like 20 minutes for the products to soak into them. I don't like rushing the deep conditioner, but also overdoing it is of no use because this product, it says that apply the TCB Naturals Deep Penetrating Treatment generously throughout your hair. Leave on for 10 to 15 minutes, then rinse it off. So as you can see from the product, they say you leave it for 10 to 15 minutes. So when you do it for an hour, you una overdo because if the product has been meant to affect or affects your hair between 10 to 15 minutes, that does not mean that when you exceed 15 minutes, something is going to change. Something is not going to, nothing will change. So just do it for the amount that has already been recommended by the manufacturers. Yeah, so don't overdo it. The people who even do a deep conditioner overnight, that's just pointless. It's completely pointless because if the product is going to work, it works on your hair between 10 to 15 minutes, or just let's 15 to 30 minutes. If you do it overnight, that doesn't mean that 30 minutes times all those hours, it will increase the effectiveness on your hair. It's not gonna do that. So just wasting your time. That's wasting your time. Stop wasting your time. Stop wasting a good time because that is where you go wrong. That is where you go wrong. And then they're saying that for extremely damaged hair, heat cap may be required. Yeah, I don't have a heat cap myself. And I also have high porosity hair, which takes in moisture quickly, but loses it easily. So there's no point of me having a heat cap. Yeah, so I just do it the kawaida normal way. Excuse me. So I'm going to rinse my hair now. I think it's time. I rinse my hair, get this product out, and then I'll now show you how I'm going to style my hair. Okay, not style it. I don't know if I'm gonna style it because, as I think I had told you before, I want to do a temporary protective styling, and I don't feel like doing wigs this week because the other week, not this one, the other week, I have a photo shoot and I want to rock my natural hair. So that means I have very limited options. I can do simple braids, but I feel like, oh, I think I know what I'm gonna do. I think I know. Do I have that braid? There's hair that I had dropped before, and they were twists made out of what were they made out of yarn? Yarn. I think yarn. Yeah, they were made out of yarn, and they were really dope. So I think I can do that. And since they are also thick, I can get away with that. I just do it for a week. Then on Saturday, I wash my hair. I can't wait. I'm going to rock a wash and go. It's been a minute before I rocked a wash and go. I'm going to rock a wash and go, and I'm super excited, guys. Super, super excited. Super excited. So I'll do a wash and go. I know I have done, my hair was already out, but I'll do the wash and go, do the photo shoot, and then probably wash my hair again and put it now in a long-term protective styling. Yeah, so I'll probably do that because there's no way I'm doing this photo shoot without my natural hair. I just want to floss my natural hair. It's going to be big. It's going to be big. I hope you guys are ready. I hope you guys are ready because I'm gonna need your support. I'm gonna need you to support me in that project that I'm about to do. And yeah, it's a really good opportunity. So if it goes through, you guys, please support me as you can. I'm going to share the details when we do the project. Oh my god, it's so exciting. That is on 24th. So after 24th, give me like 2 days, and then I will share the news. And I hope you guys support me. Just support me. If you've joined in, I was just showing you guys my wash day routine. Leave me a comment. Let me know who you are and where you're watching me from. Because from the icon that shows how many people are watching, it doesn't show me the names of the people. So it's only through you commenting that I can know who you are and where you're watching from. So just leave me a comment, tell me who you are, and yeah, let's just interact in the comment section. Thank you. Now, the reason I am seated here, let me update those who have joined in, is because I am showing you my wash day routine. And right now I am doing the second round of deep conditioner. I had done the first round. The first round I did it with this product, and this is Carre by Salela. Hey Cara, oh my god, thank you so much for joining in. Naka kama nimeamka saizi, but I'm just washing my hair. So I was using this product. It's called Carre by Salela. It's a new brand that I discovered, and the products are mainly based on coffee. Now, you know Buki Naturals. Is Buki Naturals? Buki, they do it with tea, but these guys are using it with coffee. I spoke to her and she told me that coffee is also very good for your hair. That's why we even do the tea rinses and the coffee rinses, right? So the main ingredient they have is coffee. That's why the product looks like chocolate, looks very like yummy. So I did this because it's a deep protein treatment. I washed my hair with this, and then I now went in with this TCB Naturals deep penetrating treatment. This is just a deep conditioner. I actually learned that trick from Joanne of Grow African Hair Long. She said that if you do a protein treatment, it's better to go in with a deep conditioner as well. So that's what I'm doing, and I want to see what changes are gonna happen on my hair. Let me respond to the comments. Thank you so much for those who are watching me. It's the first time I'm doing a live. Oh, First time I have been saying I want to do a live, I'll do a live, I'll do a live. But the reason why I'm doing live is to increase also my watch time and to increase my engagement, because I've been told that lives are really, really good at that. So let's see how this goes. But the problem in the live is that it takes a long time and you don't even know what to say. So let me respond to the comment. Yeah. So now after applying this product, this is what now I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for this to penetrate my hair. I was to do this for 15 to 20 minutes and then I rinse it off. I love this product so much. Like, I've used it 2 times and every single time my hair just feels like it's been awakened. It's just been called from its sleep and it's been told, yo, ebu hamka, amka saizi. Yeah, so that's what this product does. Like, this was sponsored. I was working with TCB for just one project. They haven't reached out to me again. So this is free marketing, just free marketing from the goodness of my heart, from the goodness of my big heart. Yeah, but people have a misconception about TCB. People have a big misconception about TCB naturals. No, by people, I mean people in the natural hair community. So they feel like these products don't work for their hair. I know the products are not based on solely like natural ingredients like others say, because it has like but they're really trying, you guys. They are really, really trying. Let me see. I wanted to see if it has petrolatum or mineral oils, but it doesn't have mineral oils, I think. Let me check. Check. And then there's also another misconception that is in the community, that if you cannot pronounce the names of the products that are in the ingredients, then you shouldn't use the product. That's actually not entirely correct, because there are scientific names to this product. Like, for example, let me read it for you. I'm just trying to give you an example of what I mean. Okay. So there's something here that is called, okay, can I pronounce this name? But that's the point, you can't pronounce it. Batyrospam pachyfruit. Batyrospam. And do you know what that is? It's shea butter. It's shea butter. Yeah, so I cannot pronounce, if I looked at that name, I can't pronounce it. That's why they even put it in brackets. Like, that's the chemical name, but in the layman's language, it's called shea butter. Yeah, so that you don't assume that it's a chemical it's a chemical that's being used on the hair. So some products are very good for your hair. Some ingredients are very good for your hair. Just because you can't pronounce them does not mean it's a chemical that is harmful to your hair. That's why you need to research. Even if you find a strange name that you can't pronounce, just type it in Google and see what it's actually used for. That's how you learn. Don't just disqualify every product because you can't pronounce a name. Okay. Okay, so let me rinse this off and then we can be over with this live. Because my idea was to do like 1 hour of the live. But since it's going to 2 hours, I think I'll leave it at that. But I want to just rinse this off first and then come back and finalize on this live. I'm so proud of myself. I was so like scared. I'm like, what am I gonna say? But here we are at 2 hours and I am doing so well. Yeah, so let me rinse this off.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair. The Bluetooth device is connected successfully. Battery is low. Please recharge in time. Battery is low. Please recharge in time. Battery is low. Please recharge in time.
So I am back. I am back. Oh, hi Kitty. Hey ladies. Ati? Washaji nywele huko. Washaji alikuwa na rinse nywele. Yeah. Hi Kitty. How are you? Yaani tu ni tu ndio mmekuja. Mafans wengine hawajakaa. Bana, inakuaje hapa sasa? Anyway, so rinse deep conditioner. I feel so good, but I feel tired. Nasikia nimechoka. Kama niko na njaa. I don't know, but I'm feeling tired already. I started this over 3 hours ago. And yeah. Yeah, so let me dry my hair a bit and then I show you how I moisturize my hair. Come on. Unani gas ni aje. You're gassing me, yo. Nimefilter hii simu. Thank you though. Thank you so much. What are you up to? How is your Sunday looking like, you guys? Mjenda church. Mtuombe si tunai kanisa. What have you been up to, Katie? Naona hizo ma video za mahao umezifanya bana. Your viewership is so good. So good. You are goals. Ukipata cheki ya YouTube tafadhali nibuye kachai. Buy me kachai at least. Tuseme inshallah. Yeah, so I'm going to use my shea butter ran out. I haven't bought another one. There's someone who was selling like a liter. It's a liter. I think liter or 1.5 of shea butter, and she sells it at 1,300. So I've still not reached out to my friend who has their contact. That's where I wanted to get it from. Like theirs is the raw shea butter, because the ones I get, they're not pure shea butter. It's really like whipped, and it's whipped with other things. So I'm going to use the Kenti's coconut oil, and then I will use, let me show you. Yes, then I'll use this to moisturize my hair. This is a cream. This is leave-in conditioner by Curry by Salila. This product, I got it like a month ago. And I have other leave-in conditioners, but I have ran out of this because it's so good. It's so good. So this is what I'm going to use. I also use the Mosara hydrating butter, lakini I'll use it some other time. So let me seal in the moisture with this, and then use this for my scalp. This is the Organic Scalp Growth Stimulator. Starving. So I use the LCO method. I find it more effective. I use the LCO method. That's liquid, cream, and oil. So the liquid here is water, the cream is this leave-in conditioner, and the oil is the coconut oil. You guys, when you're umetoka live, hata simu ngeacha tu ikicheza, just leave it playing. Open another tab if that's what you're doing. Akiwoi, mnatoroka. You are running away from me. Okay, Teddy has run away. She's gone. And I am back. So you guys check out Katie. That's her natural Katie. That's her YouTube name. She does a lot of apartment reviews. So if you're looking for a house, if you're looking for a good house, check out her channel. She does very good reviews, very comprehensive, and she covers so many regions. So you can find your region there, Wangali, the house you would like. She has bed sitters. She does mostly bed sitters and one bedroom because those are like the affordable houses for us hustlers. So check her out. Just look at the comments. She's called Naturally Katie. She also does hair videos as well. So if you want to know about hair care, hair growth, all that stuff. So Natural Katie is a person for you. So now I feel like when I'm moisturizing my hair in twists or in spinnies, it's not as effective. I don't know. But since I don't want to unravel them, just do this. Now it's time for the ends of my hair. Those ones I like to give them extra love. So I'll go ham on them. Yeah. My hair feels really good, really clean, moisturized, rejuvenated. Now after that, we'll apply the coconut oil. This is to seal in the moisture. Just making sure that the oil coats the whole length of my hair. Leave me a like if you're watching me. Leave me a like, leave me a comment. Let me know where you're watching me from. Thank you so much for the natural hair YouTubers who have joined in, who have watched me. Please do watch this live from the beginning. I will really appreciate it. Because it's gonna be available on my page at the end of the live. So you do that. I do not want to get to 3 hours. Nope. That's really long, eh? That's like so long. So So just making sure that my hair is completely coated with the product. Just massaging the product to melt. And after I'm done with that, now use the growth oil on my scalp and on my edges. Looks like I'm just going to be rocking the wigs, you guys. I have so many chores to do today. There's no way I can style this hair. What? There's no way. Now I'll do a scalp massage just for a few minutes. Let that growth oil sink into my scalp, stimulate the blood flow. Yeah. Scalp massages are so beneficial to your hair, guys. So make sure that you do them on every wash day. I even have a video about scalp massages and also hot oil treatment, so check that out. You naturally just find yourself closing your eyes when you're doing scalp massages because they're so relaxing and you feel so good, so nice. Honestly, feels so good. Leave me a like if you're watching me. Leave me a like, leave me a comment. Really appreciate it. So that is me done with my wash day. Yeah, share this video with your friends. Let them know how long a wash day is. It's very long. It's long. It's not as long, but it's kind of long. Yeah, so share it with your friends. I will be doing more of lives. I'm planning to do them in the evenings, but I do not have an artificial light yet. So before that happens, I'm going to be stealing any free time that I get to do like a small live, maybe like a long live like this one. So check into that. Also watch my other videos. If you have free Wi-Fi, just let them keep playing. Help me increase my watch time. I need to get monetized. I need to get monetized, my friends. Please, let's support each other. Okay, thank you. So I hope you have learned a thing or two on this live, and thank you so much. I'm going to end this live here. Bye. Where do you end it? Where do I end it? Um, okay, so nope, not there, not there. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, yeah. Honestly, I don't know how to end even live. Isn't this a disaster? Are you sure you want to stop streaming?